What's up, you rabbit hole seekers? Today's video is actually really graphic. I'm doing my best to censor it as much as possible, but without making the video unwatchable. So, bear with me here. This video was uncovered into the r/deep into YouTube page. It's from 10 years ago. It is age restricted, but probably when it was first uploaded, it remained unage restricted for the time being. And what I think should have an educational meaning behind it. Say if you're studying forensics, or you're training to be an EMT, firefighter, police officer, or you're in driver's ed and you're learning of the casualties of what happens during a car crash. Unfortunately, this is why this video is an oddity, because it has nothing to do with those things. It sounds educational in the beginning, but then it slowly descends into absolute madness. So, I'm just gonna give you a taste of this video. Like, I'm gonna break it up into little bits and pieces. I recorded the whole thing, and I'll tell you where it descends into madness.
Of heat, or perhaps a mild sunburn. A first-degree burn turns the skin red and sometimes causes swelling and peeling skin. It is painful to the touch and usually lasts 48 to 72 hours. This is a second-degree burn. It occurs when the first layer of skin has been burned through, affecting the second layer of skin, called the dermis. A second-degree burn has an intensely reddened appearance and blistering, caused when the microvessels perfusing the area are injured and leak plasma below the destroyed epidermis. Healing can take several weeks or even months. Second-degree burns cause severe pain and intense swelling. This is a third-degree burn. It occurs with the destruction of the entire epidermis, dermis, and the body underneath. It can be caused by scalding hot water, hot oil or grease, contact with extremely hot materials, flame, electricity, or chemicals. The risk for infection is high. Surgery and painful skin grafts are required, sometimes full amputation. Scarring is permanent. This is a fourth-degree burn. It damages nerves to the point of complete destruction. It burns through the skin to the muscle and bones. It is a horrific and devastating injury, often resulting in amputation or death. These images are difficult to watch because they affect us in our core. They reveal our deep-seated fears about the agonizing, sometimes indescribable pain and disfigurement that severe burns bring. They fill us with terror, as we find the mere notion of having our flesh roasted from our bones to be unimaginable, unbearable. Our worst nightmare come true.
This video comes off as informative for people who are either in maybe forensics, or training to be firefighters, or training to be EMTs, or in some kind of medical field. Or this could be shown to driver's ed students who have to see the graphic imageries of what happens after a fatal car crash. I know I saw those images when I was in high school. But slowly, it kind of loses its educational value when the video takes a turn for the worse at the 2-minute mark. And rather than be informative, it turns into a preaching rant about religion.
Is that what this is about? Are you
fucking serious?
Matthew 25 asserts that God will tell the non-believers, "Depart from me, you who are cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels." For the damned, there will be no ending to the cries of agony, the charring skin and bones, the writhing and wailing, the madness.
This being made as propaganda to get people away from religion is absolutely disgusting, sick, twisted, and unethical. These poor victims were actual souls. They had lives. They had hearts. They had families. What's even worse is there's some kids that are charred to a crisp in the imagery beforehand. You're using these to preach a dumbass word. If you're religious, fine. If you're atheist, that's okay too. I don't care. But in order to get people to change, to turn towards atheist views, there are other ways to prove a point and an argument and debate. And you chose the wrongest of paths to do so. I had to check out the comments on this video. That's a plot twist if I've ever seen one. Had me in the first half. And then the rest of the comments are followed by a bunch of religious idiots debating this, while they're completely ignoring the fact that this person, in their sick mind, decided to use this as propaganda for their point. Really? Y'all are worried about the fucking Bible. How about the fact that this guy took these images, projected them against the world, and said, become atheist or this will happen to you? Like, what the fuck?
And the guy in here. The Bible. This is the Bible. You question the words of the mighty Jimmy!
I find it unbelievable what some people will go as far as to do to prove a point to the world. It's like this one guy probably thought he was as psychologically advanced as Heath Ledger as the Joker, but right now he comes across as an unethical douchebag to be using images like this for this supposed atheistic view of religion. You could have thought of a better way to come around to do this. This is absolutely fucked up. And there is not another word that I can say about it. That's the end of this video. There's more on the way following this weird end of the internet, and we'll get into it tomorrow. Thanks for watching.